Hi everyone, and welcome back. If you watched our last video about the Hittites, you already know that they were one of the great powers of the Bronze Age. But something strange happened around 1200 BCE. One by one, the major civilizations of the Eastern Mediterranean collapsed. Cities were burned. Empires fell. Trade networks vanished. It was like the ancient world pressed a giant reset button. And in the middle of it all, there's a mysterious name that appears in the records. The Sea Peoples. But who were they? Where did they come from? And, did they really destroy the Bronze Age? Let's find out. Imagine it, you're living in a prosperous ancient city. Maybe in Anatolia, Egypt, or the Levant. Trade ships are arriving, crops are growing, and temples are full. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, chaos. Between 1200 and 1150 BCE, dozens of major cities were destroyed. Ugarit, gone. Mycenae, gone. The Hittite Empire, gone. Even Egypt, the mighty kingdom of the Nile, was shaken to its core. It wasn't just one region. It was a system-wide collapse. Historians call it the Bronze Age collapse, and it's one of the biggest historical mysteries we still haven't solved. But here's where things get really interesting. Ancient inscriptions, especially in Egypt, describe strange invaders coming from the sea. They were fierce, well-armed, and determined to conquer. Pharaoh Ramesses III left behind dramatic wall carvings showing these invaders with horned helmets, round shields, and boats loaded with warriors. He called them, the peoples of the sea. So who were they? Well, we don't really know. And that's what makes them so fascinating. Some theories say they were refugees, people displaced by drought, famine, or earthquakes. Others suggest they were pirates or mercenaries, attacking the weakened empires for food and power. A few scholars believe they came from the Aegean. Maybe from collapsed Mycenaean kingdoms in Greece. Others say they may have come from Italy, Sardinia, or even the Balkans. In short, no one knows for sure. But here's what we do know. They didn't just attack one place. The Sea Peoples hit multiple regions in a short period of time, from modern-day Turkey, to Syria, to Egypt. They disrupted trade routes, destroyed coastal cities, and helped tip the balance of power. Were they the main cause of the collapse? Maybe. But not the only one. Recent research suggests the Bronze Age collapse was a perfect storm. Climate change and drought. Wars and invasions. Over-reliance on trade. Complex, fragile governments. The Sea Peoples were likely the final blow, but the system was already cracking. After the dust settled, the world had changed forever. The mighty Hittite Empire vanished. The Mycenaean cities of Greece fell into darkness. Egypt survived, barely, but would never again reach its former glory. It took centuries for civilization to rebuild. And in that time, the Iron Age began. So, who were the Sea Peoples? Maybe we'll never know. But what's clear is this. Sometimes, history changes not with a single battle, but with a chain reaction. And in this case, a wave of mysterious invaders may have helped bring an entire age to an end. If you found this story interesting, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more simple, surprising stories from ancient history. And let me ask you this. Backhand index pointing right, do you think the Sea Peoples were refugees, or ruthless warriors? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.